First of all, we want to open the Xamp. So just write down Xamp and the window is open. Then we need to start MySQL as well as Apache. Of course, change the green signal and click the admin button. Here you can see the panel. Here you can see the database that we have. The database name is CSE411 and it has a table persons which has ID, name, address and city as 4 columns that we have, so we can store person information where we can store the ID, the name of the person, address and city. We have only one data in our database, so let's insert data from HTML to our database. So first of all, we open our favorite Chrome browser. Since we are interested to use some code from internet, so we want to check the Google whether is there any easiest solution that help us to use their source code. So insert data into database in PHP. So we are following the W3 screen here. Checked. Yeah, we got it. So we use this source code to insert data in our database. I'll just copy it and open our favorite text editor, Notepad++, and paste it here. So let's open Notepad++, just paste it and save it as .php file. Of course, we need to save this file on our Xamp folder. Inside there is a htdocs folder. So remember that always we save any file that is used for running PHP source must be inside the htdocs folder. So insert data new.php file set. Now the server name we have same, so localhost username because our username is root. The password, we don't have any password since we just installed our Xamp and haven't configured it. And database name is CSE411. Remember that this is case sensitive. So be careful about that. PHP is case sensitive. So 411, and we get the connection using this object. So we have passing server name, username, password, and name. Those are PHP variable. And check whether the connection is okay. If connection is okay, then nothing shows in the message. If the connection is failed or error, it shows a message oops, connection failed with the your signal or your number. Now we wanna write a SQL query for inserting data into our own database by editing this 18 and 19 lines. So we have the table that name is persons. So we need to copy the person. Of course, it's case sensitive. Be careful about that. So insert into persons, and in person we have the 4 fields. One is ID, another one is name, address, and city. So we must write them accordingly. Be careful about that. That is case sensitive. So name and address, and city. The last one is city. Similar as this. Yeah, okay. And Now it's sending the values. So we'll send one values like that. ID, just send an ID. Since our IP is the primary key, so remember that if we have any data, we just with this ID, it cannot insert data to our database. Name is John, and address is after Nagor for our case. After Nagor, and the city is Dhaka. Since we are sending a string, so we must use the single quotation. And if we execute that query without any error, there is shows a message that new record created successfully. Otherwise, it can shows the error message as well as the error number. Of course, at the end of this, we must close the connection. Now, so we want to run this. Running procedure is we need to run from our server. So localhost, and the name of the PHP file with extension. Let's check insert new.php. Open our database. We have only one data, so we are going to insert another entity over there. So new.php. If we just open it, so that new record created successfully. Check our database. Let's refresh it, and we have two data. One data is added. Let's see, ID, name, and address in city. If we again refresh it, it cannot add the data because duplicate since the primary key matches, so it cannot add any data with the same primary key. But if we change the primary key like 999, now we can add the data. We just change the city, that is still go, and have just change it for testing purposes. Now if we press enter, the new record is successfully and check the database. You see new record, another record is added, which is a different ID, name is same, address and city. So that's all about how to insert data from PHP to MySQL. But we need to do something more because we are interested to insert data not from PHP, from HTML form. That means we put data on our form and click a button that insert data to our PHP. To our database. So this is not useful. We are finding how to insert data using HTML form by MySQL. So just do some googling and find a suitable solution that suits us. Okay, insert data from HTML to MySQL. HTML form. So we need a HTML form first of all, because where we can place data and then send it to the PHP, and PHP automatically transfer the data to our database. HTML cannot transfer data directly to MySQL database because HTML is not a programming language; it's a markup language. Remember that. So okay, we are happy with this one. Just copy this form and open our favorite notepad browser. So notepad editor, notepad++. New, paste it here. We need to change a lot because we need separate from. We have ID, we have name, we have address, and we have city only. So just HTML to PHP or HTML to insert, whatever. Just choose a suitable name for it, and of course you will first save it inside htdocs folder. So it's HTML5, save it .html and save it inside our htdocs file. And the heading is insert data using HTML. So from HTML we are inserting data. Of course we need one PHP file. So here you can see the action. It's so we want to use that insert data new.php where the action goes to. So you just write the name of that file. From actions goes to action automatically call the insert data.php file, and we need to add a method. That is the post method is needed for posting data from HTML to PHP. And that's all about the from tag. Now we need to do some modification actually. So insert, the button name is insert. When you click insert, you can add the data database. And so just make it simple. We don't need any label. Label is just only ID. For everything we will need it. So just label is ID. First one is ID, and the label second one is name that we have. Name, and input type is for name, type is text, ID is link ID, name is select. The name of this field is name, and we can pass any different value. So this is for ID. So we can change it is for ID. And we have name, that is for name, and we don't have any last name. So we have address and city. We just remove these two lines and copy these two. Just here, and we have now we have address, labelated address. We have address field, that is also text, and the name is address. A double T, not the address, and we have city, and name is city, because the name tag, actually the name of this input field is important. When you post PHP, use this name for recognizing the form field. So now we have only 3 data. We open the Google Chrome again for running the HTML file from our server. So localhost / full file name including extension. HTML, check file name again. HTML to MySQL. HTML to MySQL.html. So now this is our form. There is no interface here. Very simple design to use. So ID, name, address, city, and insert. When you click insert button, it can call PHP file and insert data to database. Use the using PHP file. So you can here now just one break. So if we are able to okay, since we click insert button, because the action of the PHP file is that the previous one, which since we have the data available here, so we cannot input this data to our database. So now we need to change our PHP file for collecting data from the HTML form and post it to the MySQL database. So collect data from HTML. For this one, we need to write some source. Since we are using post method, so we need to look for variables. One is ID, and we can capture the data from HTML by using post method. So post +_ post and name of the field, that is ID. So get the ID, and then another variable for name, another for address, another for city, and we change them accordingly. Address and city, and we need the name. The name is the name, address is at, city is city. So name at city, and now I have to put those variable name over there. You can send this variable to the query, and query can insert data that is stored on this variable. So we have city, set this file, and it will execute run this HTML and it's from localhost. So put some ID. So ID is text, name and address, which is function, and city, and we easily insert those data by clicking insert button. Now let's check out in our database that we have inserted new data, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, our data. So very easily we can insert this data to our database from HTML. Of course, we use the code that is collected from the WFE school and modify it accordingly to send data to our MySQL database. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you can try this and insert again. We wanna insert another one more data, which is for testing purpose. And click the insert button. You get it successfully. That means data is already inserted on our database. Now we just delete this data because we don't need it. Thanks for watching, guys.